What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So Ryan Garcia puts up a cryptic post, hinting at, he had a good run. The run is over, and you can make of it what you want. It could be a relationship thing. It can be the sport of boxing. It's cryptic, right? He says had a good run. It's now over. And he said he's sad, and he's saying, telling a specific person, Dre, to call him back. Again, it could be a personal thing. It could be a personal relationship. There's people that's hinting that he's looking to pull out the fight. There's people that's hinting that Ryan Garcia is, making up excuses for his fight with Devin Haney, April 20th, Barclays Center, Brooklyn, New York. A major fight, right? I'm going to say this. I am 80% that Ryan Garcia is going to pull out, and 20% believes that Ryan Garcia is going to make it to the fight. Ryan Garcia is completely distracted from this fight. And Ryan Garcia is very disinterested in this fight. Now, it's muscle memory. This is what he's been doing his whole life. A few things stuck out to me when you listen to Ryan Garcia talking. He is mentally unstable. I know people, people feel a certain kind of way, but at the end of the day, Ryan Garcia can't help it. He simply cannot help it. It's not his fault. People go through things, just because you have a special talent doesn't mean that you don't go through things as a human being, right? Ryan Garcia is going through things. When Ryan Garcia took that break and he cited that he wanted to get his mental health together, and people immediately, because we in the sport of boxing, we in the competition world, competitive world, we hold them to their word, right? Because that's all we have. And his word was that he wanted to fight fighter A, fighter B, and then he cited that he was going through mental things. He pulled out and he took a break. Then he came back. He gave us the Gervonta Tank Davis fight like he stated he was going to do. I believe he wants to. I believe he genuinely wants to make all the big fights. I believe that Ryan Garcia just simply mentally is unstable and unable to stay focused on the task at hand. Okay? And it's out of his control. I know people will say, well, just stay focused. Just focus on the fight, because I see a lot of comments in the comment section. Just focus on your fight. If you don't deal with such issues and such hindrance, it's easier said than done. Ryan Garcia simply cannot. And that's the thing that's being missed here, right? It's out of his control. Now, I believe Ryan Garcia seeks professional help, but it's simply out of his control, right? We automatically go to the drugs use, and people say, well, he's using alcohol. People talk about his religion. Has it dawned on anybody that maybe Ryan Garcia is searching for a solution? Okay, he's searching for a cure, right? He's searching for some sort of way to, cope with what he's dealing with mentally, right? So he could turn to some sort of drugs use. He could turn to some sort of alcohol use, or turn to religion. He stated that he had an epiphany, right? And he didn't know where it came from. So he's, completely shocked, taken back. He don't understand what happened. And people are taking it for granted that Ryan Garcia simply is going through stuff that's out of his control, right? I truly believe he cannot help it. He can't. You look at the post that he puts up, he's very erratic. He has moments where there's highs and lows. And now he's putting up posts every day with different women that he knows, different Instagram models, different social media influencers, just tons of different women. And he's saying, oh, I'll marry her, or I'll be with her, or it's just, he's very, very unstable, right? And he's pointing to, and his explanation for his unstableness is that he's trying to promote the fight. But it's simply, he just can't help that he's unstable, right? He can't control. It's out of his control, right? He wants to, but he can't. I believe that's a strong reason why Ryan Garcia has a hard time committing to training camp and committing to getting better with his craft in the sport of boxing. Now, he may show up to the gym. I think he's easily bored. I think that when Ryan Garcia, he made a few statements. He stated that when he was a kid, he had absolutely nothing. They stayed in one bedroom. They was very poor, so on and so forth. And he looked at the sport of boxing as a remedy. Okay. He and his family, that was a way out of their situation. He did that 10 times over, right? He became not only a superstar in the sport of boxing and a 15-time, world champion in the amateurs, but Ryan Garcia also built up his brand and his social media to heights that I'm sure he didn't even expect, nor did his family. He's able to financially support his family and as well as his brother, right? So now he's achieved what the whole point of him boxing was for, which was to help his family get out their impoverished state. And he did that. And so now it's extremely hard when Ryan Garcia, he has 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He's looking at the financial part. He's looking at money he could be leaving on the table. He's looking at maybe if I don't continue boxing, this is how people know me. If I don't continue boxing, maybe it all goes away, right? Who knows? But he's definitely not boxing for his legacy. He's definitely boxing for financial gain, which is completely okay. But I believe the pressure, because of his talent and we look at the potential that's being thrust upon him, because we know he has the potential. People around him know he has potential. So that's pressure being applied to him to hone in on his craft, to focus on his craft, and to get better, because the talent is there. It's just a lack of commitment. And maybe he don't want to commit. And it's not about, everybody wants to see Ryan Garcia apply himself to the sport of boxing to build his legacy. And he simply doesn't have much interest in building a legacy. He's achieved what he wanted to achieve, which is financial gain for himself and his family's security. He's done that. And I truly believe the pressure now for Ryan Garcia to be a world champion, he has no interest in being a world champion. You can see it. It's written all over his face. He has zero interest in building a legacy and being the greatest fighter he's ever lived. He don't care about that. He don't care about if he's identified as a world champion or not. He cares about events, making the biggest fights possible. But because of his potential, because of his talent, the sport of boxing, the fans, the analysts, the boxing media, the pundits, they're putting pressure on Ryan Garcia to be the best fighter he could be. And he don't care about being the best fighter he can be. He cares about being the best provider he can be. Win, lose, or draw. Now, he's a competitor, so when he does get in situations, he wants to win. But how far and how deep does he want to dig to make sure that he wins? Right? When you make the money he's making at the young age he's at, does Marvin Hagler said the best. Even when you focus on your legacy, when you make a certain amount of money, it's extremely hard to get out the bed with your beautiful wife or a significant other, a woman, from your silk sheets in your $1 million mansion and go run at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning and sacrifice when you already achieved those things. And Ryan Garcia has achieved it 10 times over. He's exceeded, I believe, his expectations and his family expectations. And it's not about a legacy. This fight with Devin Haney, who was an undefeated 2-division champion, he wanted to be undisputed. He achieved that at lightweight. He wants to be considered the best fighter who ever lived. He wants to commit to the sport. He loves the sport of boxing. Ryan Garcia does not. Ryan Garcia is very good at the sport of boxing. He does not love it. There's a difference. And so you can see now this post that everybody's sending me, and they feel like Ryan Garcia is going to pull out the fight because of this post is indicating that he's going to pull out the fight. I don't believe this particular post that he put up is a indication that he wants to pull out the fight. It's cryptic, right? And so he said the first guy that commented in the comment section who said that he's looking to pull out the fight, looking for an excuse, he said that guy don't know what he's talking about. He said, I'm just sad. So what I'm saying is that he can be putting up, this could be a relationship. He put up Drea Call Me, right? It could be an end of a relationship that he has. It could be a loss in the family. Who knows, right? But again, the fact that he's putting up all these posts constantly all day long, whether it's this type of post or not, it just shows the lack of commitment, the lack of focus. And it shows that Ryan Garcia, I would not be surprised by no stretch of the imagination if Ryan Garcia does not make it to the fight April 20th. Not at all. And nobody should be surprised. If he does, great for the sport of boxing. But I know that they put Arnold Barboza, undefeated champion, as the co-main event. Arnold Barboza said he would be ready to fill in if a fighter pulls out. Hence the reason they put Arnold Barboza in this position. So that just in case, as a security for if Ryan Garcia doesn't make it to the fight. Devin Haney, barring injury, he's going to make it to the fight. Ryan Garcia, who knows what's going to come up for Ryan Garcia not to make it to the fight. So let's see how this all unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.